I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just being very lost. I'm trying to make a decision. So this can happen to me in some games when I'm not really doing as well as I could be. I'm making very strange decisions. He popped his ult, so I'm trying to avoid it a little bit. Try to stay at range, trying to make sure that he doesn't just put his ult on me. But, you know, it is what it is. Cho'Gath backed off immediately when I stepped in the bush. Kind of a bad option on his part. I think he should have stayed in. So, the one thing I realized that this team isn't so good at, and it's part of the reason why we're doing okay against them, is they're not very good at pushing the offensive. They realize they have a level advantage over me with one of their guys, and they're not doing anything to keep that advantage. They're not pressuring us. They're letting us stay in position, letting us get last hits, letting us get experience. Generally speaking, we're putting it on them. We don't have any difficulties fighting them. Here you see me kind of go into this bush, make sure that, you know, we've got good sight. Cho'Gath apparently went over there. I'm not sure why. See them apparently team fighting at mid pretty bad. I'm going to have a look. We'll see what's going on. Double buff Nunu. Kind of a crazy play there. You know, he's looking to put damage on somebody. I see some. Oh, I see top. I Grand Skyfall to top. You see the exhaust go out. You see the ignite. And the Q toss, unfortunately, I don't quite get it in time. But that's okay. We still net the kill. Unfortunately, I feel kind of bad I dropped the ignite, but, you know, it is what it is. Still managed to get an assist on that. I'm 1-1-1, so it's not the best game for me as Pantheon, but it's not the worst. You know, I'm still in play, and, you know, we honestly saved the tower, and we put, you know, we did what I did what I had to do basically at that moment. So it was pretty solid. The one thing that's kind of funny about the way that I play is usually if I miss one, if I die once, especially pretty early, I try to correct the behavior and make sure that I'm not making the same mistakes, and I get really on my game. I try to be on my game the whole time, but certain matchups can be confusing at first and sort of are more difficult than others. It makes sense. I mean, there's always going to be matchups that are a little bit hard. To be honest with you, this was one of those matchups that was kind of funny. As long as I catch the stun, we're good. You know, we caught that one. Beautiful play. Everyone's synced up really nice. It's obvious they don't have wards, which honestly, for them pressing the advantage on us so much, they really should have. Big mistake on their part. Unless, of course, the Ryze was trying to fake like he didn't see us, which, if that was the case, he did that completely wrong as well. You see there's a team fight at mid, a little one. Didn't really go so well for the mid player. Ryze apparently came back. They're hanging out. Looks like mid's doing... I don't know how good mid's doing. Maybe mid's doing okay. Let's assume mid's doing good. I think we end up in kind of a funky, bizarre fight here. I have 2 seconds till my ult. I'm carefully watching that they've got 3, so we back off. You know, we're trying our best not to get in a situation where we're going to get caught really bad. We're kind of running a tank who probably isn't the strongest tank against this combo. You know, they've got a bit more magic damage than we would like, so he's not going to dodge half their stuff. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I've been kind of drinking some stuff to keep my throat from hurting, because this is probably the longest I've actually had to speak without really thinking and try to keep without having any dead air, I guess. So there you see me ward drop. Want to make sure we have sight on them. We see that Nunu is currently trying to take Dragon. I can't see how much health the Dragon actually has because he's fighting it. Oh, there it is. Now I can actually see it. It's got pretty good health still. We back around it, trying to make sure that they don't just try to steal it, or they don't just try to take it. Now it looks like we're having a fight. I don't at first realize that Malzahar can see me, so I'm like, oh crap. Now he can see me, because I forgot that actually grants sight. Kind of an issue. I should have remembered that it granted sight and not been retarded like that and stayed in it the whole time. It's okay. I get caught by the silence there. My bad. I definitely don't want to stand in that because that's percentage based. You see me ult prep. I Grand Skyfall there to kind of... There you see the stopgap. Just trying to keep them away. I probably apply more pressure than I really need to with the Ignite and the Exhaust, but I don't know. I was hoping to hook the kill. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, and that's how it goes. So you see me kind of hang out. I think I... Oh, that's the other thing they have to... So the other thing that I mentioned here, and one of the things that's important about playing Pantheon, you have to realize, when you burn your ult to do something like that, and you don't have teleport, the other team, if they're paying attention, knows that, and they won't... and so they can go in and know that you won't Pantheon ult them. One of the reasons why Pantheon is a pick some people make in games is because of how strong his ult can be, how game-changing it can be. Unfortunately, I missed the last hit on that one. Pantheon's ult, extremely good, extremely game-changing, extremely dangerous in a lot of cases. I think you'll actually see a really crazy ult at some point in this game that's just really sick. Here you see me kind of walk up. We check the Nunu. I'm pretty sure he's taken... Nope, he hasn't taken Dragon yet. I ward drop to make sure he can't. We see that Brynmore moves in on him. He catches his ult. Everyone ults somebody. I stun drop the Nunu to stop him, kill him. Yeah. Somehow he ended up on the other side of that one, but you know, we got them both, so we're good. We start walking around. We notice the Cho'Gath. I don't get hit by that, which is very interesting. I think I die here. Yeah, I die here. Unfortunately, I died twice. Been dying twice a lot lately in games where I somehow end up dying twice. That was my bad. I honestly shouldn't have stayed. I should have just kept moving. But sometimes you lose track. Oh, I remember that happening. Or I just was like, I lost track of myself. I lost track of something. I was like paying attention to something else, and I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on for a second. It's like we all make mistakes. Can't be perfect all of the time. And that's pretty much the case. Sometimes you just make one wrong move. But, you know, the good news is that I play enough games that I feel pretty reasonable about making a mistake here and there. It sucks because other guys capitalize it, but, you know, it happens. Some people make mistakes, and it just goes that way. I'm pretty sure we're getting to the end of this game, to be honest with you. Our team's very fed. 10-4. We're actually doing pretty good. We think they're taking Baron. I don't really think they are. As I've just spotted 2 of them. They really want Dragon, apparently. I actually catch the Grand Skyfall on some of them. There's one down. Here you see me just kill like 3 people, I think, in that fight. I went from 3-2-1 to 6-2-1. Yeah, I think I catch 3. Yeah, I caught 3. I caught 3 in a second. That was just bizarre focus changes. Honestly, they shouldn't have let me catch my ult on them. They flashed too late, which is just dumb. They shouldn't have flashed that late because I managed to catch easy shots on everybody. Here you see them try to take blue. I'm just going to push a little bit. Really no reason to have all of us try to help out on blue because it's, you know, 5 of us, or 4 of us helping out on blue. So we did fine. We stole the dragon off them. Key point, wards. Super amazing, super useful, especially in highly contested places, especially when the opposing team has a jungler. And a jungler like Nunu, who likes to put it on. And I guess we don't win right here. Yeah, I was wrong. This game goes on a little longer. I know exactly when we win because it's kind of sick and ridiculous. But, you know, it is what it is. You actually get to see a nice counterplay. But anyway, it's cool. It's a fun team fight. As most games should end. You know, they always end in a team fight. Or they end with you breaking their nexus down, because that can happen. Yeah. So, yeah. So one thing one of my roommate who plays the Amumu does, which is kind of crazy. So you see me kind of back off. I kind of cut back around. I'm trying to look for a spot to come in. I realize that there really isn't one, so I just come back around to them. That's one of the key problems I had there, is I just couldn't find a spot to come in. We back off because they're a bit more tanky than we want to deal with. I don't really know why our Moon was porting back there. I mentioned that he probably shouldn't, but it's okay. He just barely gets away. We've got a really good wave pushing at top, so you know, Ashe comes to try to clean it up. Makes sense on her part. It's a good play. Here we have Rise and Cho'Gath. You know, same combo, same setup. I've managed to now catch up to the Cho'Gath, or rather the Cho'Gath hasn't managed to level very good. I don't know one or the other. It is what it is. You know, sometimes you get level, sometimes you don't. So I am going back for some reason. Right, I have 1440 and I don't have any really good items yet. So everybody's missing from bottom. We're pretty sure they're all stacking up against us. Here you see something kind of insane. You see him start to flash away. Not enough to stop me. I come in. Kill him out. Fortunately, he gets that one. And I'm pretty sure that's when the GG happens. No, maybe not. Maybe we actually continue this play. Kind of a bad one. They really should have not continued at this point. Yep, there it is. 4-0. Yep, that was pretty much game once that happens. You know, kind of a sick ult play there, but also kind of stupid. Like, I don't really understand what their play was. The point when a team can walk past a tower like that, it's usually over. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that video. If not, you know, leave a comment or whatever. And I guess I'll see you next time.